So the Galaxy Note 8 is coming very soon. Next week should be the official announcement. And we know a lot about the specs already. EvLeaks tweeted out some quote official specs last week, but this week we got something even more official. Some leaked photos of an actual brochure, an official Samsung brochure for the Note 8 were leaked out. And so we have some really solid confirmed hardware specs now. Just go through some of these here. 6.3-inch QHD display, and of course that's an infinity display like the Galaxy S8. S Pen, of course, iris scanner, again, IP68 water and dust resistance, wireless charging. And one of the more interesting things is the dual lens camera. And it's going to have a 2x optical zoom for the second camera. So going like the iPhone and OnePlus route there. Smart switch software to transfer photos, and then black and gold color options. So nothing too out of the ordinary here, Andrew. Pretty much what you would expect, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at, this is exactly what we were expecting from Samsung for the Note 8. Everything, it doesn't say it in the pamphlet, but it's probably going to have the Snapdragon 835.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see if they're going to throw 6 gigs of RAM in it versus the 4 that was in the Galaxy S8.
Right. There's no word about the RAM in this pamphlet. But yeah, I mean, everything that we've seen so far basically just is like, this is a Galaxy S8, but with an S Pen.
Blown up.
Yeah, and a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not really that much bigger than the S8 Plus because it's 6.3, right. And I think the S8 Plus is like 6.2.
Yeah, so it's not even that much bigger anymore. The camera thing is interesting that they're going with the zoom instead of the wide angle. I know everyone has their preference for that. I don't really know which one's better yet. I've used a phone with wide angle, but I haven't really used a phone with the zoom too extensively. So
yeah, I mean, I have the 7 Plus and the G6, and they have obviously the 2x on the 2x zoom on the iPhone and the wide angle on the G6, and I actually prefer the wide angle just because like I go out to like a bunch of ball games and stuff with my buddies.
Yeah,
and
it is really cool for those type of photos. So before we started recording, you were saying that you think the Note 8 is ugly.
Yeah, just throw me under the bus right off the bat. No, but I think the front looks fine. It's just the same design on the front, but what really gets me is the back. I don't like what Samsung's doing. They're just cramming everything into the back that they can because there's no room on the front anymore. And I get that, but I really think they could have moved the fingerprint sensor because they knew that there was going to be a problem. Like people were going to complain about that. And I just think it looks absolutely terrible. Like looking at this pamphlet, you can see it on the back there. And I just think it's way too much stuff going on there.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, basically, like Andrew said, everything is in just like a single bar. And so you got the 2 cameras, LED flash, fingerprint sensor all together in this like weird thin bar.
You still got, I think they still have that heart rate sensor on the back there too.
Right. Yep, that too. So it's kind of like it looks like a robot on the back with like a, an eyes, just like it's really weird.
Yeah. I mean,
they must have been so far in the design process that they couldn't switch the location of the fingerprint scanner because so many people just hate it. You would have thought they would have changed it.
You would have thought that they would have. I mean, I still think that they're hedging their bets on the built-in, like they're going to do the ultrasonic one where they have it built into the screen for next year on the S9 or something. But I definitely think that they could have done something different with the S8 or the Note 8 here.
Yeah, for sure.
Just change the fingerprint, like where it's at.
So if you guys want to check out this brochure with some of these official specs and some images of the phone straight from Samsung, head over to Phandroid.com to check that out. But until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Take it easy, guys.